How's it going, guys? This is Teddy from webdivine.com, and I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to remove the footer branding in your WordPress installation. First of all, you're going to need Notepad++, which I have right here, and you're also going to need access to your GoDaddy or whatever hosting you're using to the back end, so you can get into the cPanel and access your FTP. So real quick, I'm just going to show you. I'm in GoDaddy, which I use different hosts, but for this one I'm going to use GoDaddy. It's very common, HostGator, GoDaddy, stuff like that. I'm going to go to Manage, and my connection is hella slow today, and I'm going to scroll over to FTP accounts. I'm going to go into FTP accounts. Okay, wherever you're at, you're going to have to find wherever your FTP is, and FTP special accounts. This is just a quick fake little WordPress setup that I set up, and I'm going to take the login. I'm going to copy that. This is my FTP account. If you have HostGator, you can go to that. It's going to look very similar to the page that we were just on. And you're going to go down to the FTP, and you're going to take your username. It's going to tell you all the details right here. You should already know your password. And then you're going to go to Notepad++. I use Notepad++. I use different IDEs. This is just a text editor, but I use different editors. So in order to access this FTP window on this side, you're going to have to install a plugin. So if you go to the plugins and you look at the plugin manager, you're going to scroll down until you see NPP FTP. It's here somewhere. NPP FTP. I already have it installed, so it might not be showing it here, but it's going to say NPP FTP, and you're going to install it. And once it's installed, the NPP FTP, well, you can see it here, NPP FTP. Once it's installed, you're going to go into the profiles here, go into the profile settings. You're going to start a new FTP account, and I'm going to call this Allre7. Okay, and the host name, my username I just copied, if you remember, and then the host name is going to be right here. In this case, my host name is just this right here. I could use this. I created this extra login, but I'm not going to need that. I'm just going to need the name of the site in this case. But you're going to have some kind of name that is associated with that FTP account, and this is not going to be it all the time. It's going to look like nps dot da 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 ftp da 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 da. Sometimes it's going to be sftp. It's going to be some kind of FTP, but in this case, this is the FTP that I'm using, and I'm going to put that in here, and I'm going to type in my password if I can remember it. And I'm going to close the FTP window. I'm going to go into this little icon. I'm going to click on it, and boom, I'm in my FTP backend for this installation. So all of course your WordPress installation is going to be in the public HTML file. It's going to be here, and in the WP content folder you're going to see themes, and you're going to go into themes, and you're going to go into the theme that you're using. If whatever theme you're using or you installed is going to be right here, in this case I'm using Argent, and inside the Argent folder is going to be all these folders. It's a bunch of crazy stuff. You can actually access the style sheets and everything and actually customize this to your liking. But what I'm looking for in this case is the footer. The footer right here. So I'm going to open up the footer file. And let's go here real quick so we can see at the bottom. Here's the branding that's at the bottom of all the WordPress themes. Sometimes this is going to be hard to find. This is going to be hard to find. You're going to have to look through some kind of include directory for the actual component that makes up the footer. In this case, it was easy. It was right here in the root. It was the footer from the root. But sometimes you're going to have to navigate into one of these includes or something to actually find the footer where it's at. So if you see here, it says footer colophon site footer. In order to make sure that this is the footer that we're using, you can always go here, right click, inspect element, and whenever you see this, you can find it here in the code and make sure that we're right there. It says proudly powered by WordPress. Sometimes I'll grab the ID or the class and I'll copy the class and I'll go back in here and I'll search for it, because sometimes this is just a ton of code here and you'll have to search, find, put it in here, find out where this class is, find next, it'll find the class, and so you know that's where the branding is. That's where it's at right there. So I'll scroll over and you can see that the name of the theme is here. There's a link here, automatic WordPress. You could just take all this crap out, put your own branding in there, whatever you want to do, whatever bloats your float or floats your boat, whatever. Take out all these little things. Sometimes it's hard to figure out which one of these is actually creating the branding text. You can take out all these little things here. Be sure you don't break anything, of course. So once you have removed all these, you save the file, and then you go back here, refresh the page. Hopefully we haven't broken anything. Obviously we didn't, but see, and it's gone. And you can put your own little name in here. Make sure you change the theme well enough to where you can brand it to yourself. I mean, you don't want to be taking credit for anybody else's work. That's not what I'm suggesting, but sometimes you want to remove this and put your own branding in there. So there you go. There you have it, and I hope you appreciated this video. I hope you got something out of it. There will be more to come, and you guys have a great day.